Hey folks, Greenbird here. I hope everyone is doing awesome. I hope you're living the life that you chose. I hope you're living the day that you deserve. Today's going to be a quick timeline video, so it's not going to be flint knapping related. It's not going to be survival related. This is specifically directed towards the people in my life that I love. You know who you are. Well, I love you all, but especially you. In the event that this is a lesson that will benefit you when I'm not able to deliver the message. So, most of you know that I started a new job recently, 100% different than anything I've really ever done in life, and it really, the experience that I've had in this first week has reminded me of a lesson that I've sort of forgotten, something that I feel is important but haven't really embraced recently. For a number of reasons, and that's also another video. I don't want to get too much into that either. And that's the value of being uncomfortable and seeking uncomfortable situations, okay? So seeking them, not just being in them, but seeking them. Seeking uncomfortable situations is what makes us grow as human beings and as mentors and parents, fathers, mothers, leaders, in any capacity, is being in those uncomfortable situations. And really my belief is that we should be seeking them constantly, and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering. It could be something as simple as you've always wanted to try a martial art, but you think that I'm not in good enough shape, I'm a little too old, I'll probably get hurt, I'm intimidated by what I see in the class, those types of things. Or it could be anything. It could be like me, a career change. It could be, I want to go hiking, but I'm afraid that, the mosquitoes are going to get me, or I'm going to catch poison ivy. I mean, it doesn't have to be earth-shattering. It could be anything. But seeking out those uncomfortable situations is what really, I think, what makes us, as human beings, perform our peak performance. And if you look back in history, there's evidence of that. So you go to primitive man, who went from foraging, pretty much just, foraging for their food, to now figuring out that they can hunt. Now when they figure out they can hunt, they have to develop new weapons. They're not comfortable. They're, how do I kill this animal? They have predators they're on the food chain too. So what do? They develop fire to keep the predators out. Does the fire guarantee the predators stay out? Maybe, maybe not. So they're still, they're experiencing that thought process of, what do I do if the fire doesn't work? And so there's always that that movement in your brain, and you're always burning those neural pathways to become a better person, or a more proficient at success in life. That's the very basic of it. But we're still experiencing that today. How do we become better at life? But what's happened is, because technology has progressed to what it is, I think in some regards we've sort of hit the top of the hill, and now we're going down. So now we're in a situation where if something's uncomfortable, we don't have to deal with it, right? We can just say, you know what, that's uncomfortable for me, I'm going to avoid that. That job seems too hard, I'm just going to go ahead and keep working over here. I know I'm not making as much money as I could make over there, but I'm just gonna do this because that's kind of scary, right? That's and that's okay, I guess, if you're happy over there. But why not search for something that's going to be better for you and help you grow as a person? And I'm just using that as an example. I'm not money driven or anything like that. It could be anything. It could be, how can I be a better parent? I don't really want to. I don't want to be a coach. I don't want to be a soccer coach, because all these people are going to be expecting me to be really good, and kids' parents are going to be mad. So I'll just let someone else be the coach. No, maybe you seek that out. Maybe you find somebody who was a coach. You say, hey, how can I be a coach? I want to be a coach. Can you tell me what you did? How do you do it? What should I do to be better at it? That's an example of some of the discomfort that I think we should embrace and actually seek out in our lives. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I'm going to look at my paper again, because I don't want to record this video. I've already recorded this 3 times, so I've already failed there, but I don't want to do any editing. So it helps us grow as people, right? It helps us grow because we learn new skills. It helps us develop because we learn how to respond to those emotional situations. I mean, when you're in a discomfortable situation, your body produces these chemicals that go straight to your brain, and you have no control over that. You have physical reactions that are a result of those chemical reactions, and until you've experienced that, you really don't know how to handle it. It's sort of the equivalent of not a near death, but a fight or flight experience where you instantly get an adrenaline dump, and your eyes widen and you're ready to go, and you're in sort of that like primal mode. But then once that threat passes, now the cortisone dumps into your body to counteract the adrenaline, and now all the emotions of that situation come rushing in. And if you've never experienced that or don't know how to experience that, it can be detrimental. I think it can put you in shock. But anyway, so it also helps us in leadership roles, because now we've experienced that feeling, and we know how to make others feel more comfortable. Hey, this is what you're going to experience. This is what the end result is going to be. Just relax, be comfortable. Helps us put others at ease. Helps us understand how other people are feeling and how to manage that situation, which also helps us in a lot of different ways, because we get to see different people's reactions, and just helps us become better mentors, better stewards of our brothers and sisters, better able to contribute to our community. All right, which kind of leads to my other point of giving back. It allows us to be more confident in saying, you know what, I'm going to take on that role. That school needs a soccer coach. I'm going to do that because my community needs it. There's a fundraiser going, and they need somebody that can be a public speaker. Hey, I have that skill. I'm going to go up. I'm going to put myself on the line. I'm going to be a public speaker. I'm going to talk to the crowd. I'm going to fundraise. It's going to suck because I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been in sucky situations before, so at least I know how to handle that. I'll do my best. And that's something that maybe only you and your community have, or maybe you and a few people in your community have. So it's a great way to also allow yourself to give back to your community. So my battery's about to die. I have a bunch of other things to talk about, self-worth, confidence, blah blah blah. But at the end of this, I just want to convey the importance and the value of seeking out uncomfortable situations. It makes you so much of a better person. It makes you more value to the people around you, your loved ones, your community. Just makes you grow exponentially as a person. And that's a goal that I personally am committed to seeking out this next year. I am going to seek out as many uncomfortable situations as I can, and I'm going to share them with you guys. Okay, so right now, my uncomfortable situation is a job that I have no idea what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to do, and that's not true. I know what I'm supposed to do and I know what's expected of me, but I'm just using that as an example. So anyway, guys, find someone that you care about, tell them that you love them, call someone you haven't talked to in a while and say, hey, what's up, hope you're doing well, and enjoy the good times. Until next time, Greenbird out.